Give me a minute here while YouTube pulls this up. Okay, there we go. And now I can hit clone and that. Okay, give me 1 minute here. And hey, so looks like we're all.
And Cindy, I'd sent you a document to use as the minutes. Okay, cool.
Okay, so good afternoon, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well, and let's go ahead and get started. We don't have Ines here today, which you're gonna let us know. Any general announcements for the good of the order? Hope you all enjoyed that snow outside earlier. Yeah, same here, Tiffany. Yep, I agree. Let's go ahead. Catherine sent out the minutes. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes for October 19th?
I move to approve.
It's Ajit, and I see again. Ben, seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Any opposed or any abstention? So moved. October 19th minutes were approved unanimously. Report from executive committee. We just decided when we met on Tuesday, we moved 4 things into the consent calendar. So we'll take one big motion to approve those, which is proposals 33, 59, 61, and 65. And then we will also take everything out of the parking lot and vote on those. So 12 proposals a day, but it should still be relatively quick. That's the only thing that I have report from the executive committee. Can I get academic affairs? Cindy, do you have anything for us today?
Yeah, I was just going to let everyone know, if they aren't already aware, that our NWCCU accreditation mid-cycle process is beginning. So we will have an accreditation actual visit in next October, but we're starting to write the mid-cycle report, and we'll be sharing that with the new president, and that individual might have suggestions and things that we want to move in different ways as we move forward. But next October, we'll have an actual site visit, and we're preparing at this time. So that's my only update. Thanks, Wesley.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, Cindy. Any questions for her? Okay. So Catherine sent out GERC minutes for October 10th. We just need to accept these minutes. Can I get a motion to accept GERC's minutes?
I move to accept.
That's Ben, and can I get a second?
Second.
And that is Sherry?
Yeah.
Yep, great. So again, motion to accept GERC's minutes, and those are accepted for October 10th. Or sorry, yes, for October 10th. Moving on, BAS committee. Oh, Jessica, yes. You're muted, Jessica.
I was voting.
Oh, okay, voting. No, that's fine. When we accept those, we actually don't have to vote on those. So we just accept it, but that's okay. I will appreciate your vote later though, when we start looking through again proposals. So thank you. Let's go ahead. BAS committee update. Tiffany Mitchell.
BAS committee will not meet until November, right before Thanksgiving break.
Okay, thank you. Anything from the subcommittee update, Ben?
Nope.
Okay. I have no information for myself. Anything else for the good of the order for faculty senate or other councils? Is Bob on here yet or no? No, I don't see him. That's fine. I'll circle back to faculty senate when he comes on, if he when he does. Any other councils or anything else that anyone has to share for the good of the order? Okay, so if you look at other information or related questions, this came up in executive committee, looking about the standardization of the catalog in regards to experimental courses, every subject code, looking at a lower division and upper divisional experimental course, and should it be 1,000 and 4,000 level, or a pairing of 2,000 and 3,000 level pairing? this is up for discussion and we'll look to take a motion for next week on this, but this is just to get this on here and kind of, again, get you thinking about these experimental courses and how they should be paired. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? Yes, Cindy Hill.
So, many prefixes already have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and 4,000 experimental course options. Is that true or is that not true, Ivory?
It's mostly true. Most of them have at least one. I've been trying to actually run a report to see which ones exactly have it and don't have it. So I'll be at executive committee next week, so I can give them a little more information. But another thing to think about that is most of them are letter grade. Some of them are pass fail. So some of them, we got to figure out maybe if there's input on if there'd be a standard grading policy for those as well.
Sorry, just one more question, Ivory. Is there any particular reason why we wouldn't want prefixes and departments to have the option to have experimental courses at every level?
No, they could have them at every level if they wanted to as well.
And so why is it that we're asking the departments to only choose 100 or 1,000 and 4,000 or 2,000 and 3,000 instead of additional options?
I think Bob would kind of had a good point with that one, saying that there's kind of not a need for 2 undergraduate ones and two upper
Lower
division and 2 lower division. It's just kind of pointless to have both. They can have them. It's not a terrible idea, but it's not really necessary either to have both options. But having one of each is needed.
But many departments do already have like 3,000 and 4,000.
Correct. And if they have them, we're not going to take them out of the catalog, but unless the group decides unanimously or decides to go that route. But we want to at least make sure they have one of each.
Perfect.
Minimum.
Thanks, Ivory.
Thank you. Looks like we got something in the chat here. Can we just have a 4,000 level experimental course without having a 1, 2, or 3 level experiment course? Ivory, would that, it doesn't matter, it's up to the department, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yep. So this is why it's up for discussion. We'll look next week of what we want to do with this. And so just kind of have that in the back of your mind. Ivory, thank you for the explanation again with it. And again, it's pretty much, again, standard on the agenda there as well. With that, moving forward, let's look at the consent calendar. So proposals 33, 59, 61, 65. Can I get a motion? Because we will approve these all at once. Motion to approve.
I move
That's
to approve the
Camille.
consent calendar.
Awesome. So that's Camille and again, Crystal, and then Ben, I will take you as a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, let's see the votes. Beautiful. Any opposed? Any abstention? So these again have been moved from the consent calendar and unanimously approved 33, 59, 61, and 65. With that being said, let's move on to our unfinished business. Let's look at again proposal 13 to start with here. And we'll go ahead and pull that up for us. Give me a second here. 9. I have tons of proposals up here. Give me 1 second here. Here we go, 13. So this is from history. Let's look down. So this one, as we look here, there was no concerns.
So I would just like to add from English that there are no concerns either. I don't know how that didn't get in there, but it didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So noted, English does not have concerns. Thank you, Jessica. Okay, so this is creating a new undergraduate certificate in environmental studies using the existing courses. Department chairs, again, from each unit. Contributing course options, again, for the certificate to have indicated approvals for their units. Again, we're just using what is, again, here already. And there was no table from Catherine. Multiple departments to include this for, again, to meet the student demand. Again, here's what the what it looks like in each one. So 12 credits total. Infrastructure. Everything looks good. Okay. And you could see these impacts here. Everyone else was on board for it. Motion to approve 13. That's Camille, and I see another one, Ajit, seconding. All in favor? Aye, or raise your hand.
Aye.
Okay. Any opposed? Any abstention? So move. Proposal 13 is passed unanimously. Okay, I think 25 is next. Yep, good. Okay, so this is the order I have it in. Okay. Okay. Ivor, you want to get rid of that TE there? I don't think that was supposed to, I think that's just a typo. Okay, thank you. Let's take a look at this one. So again, another history endorsement changes. In this one, everyone is signed off, no concerns. So updates to history, 30 credit and 20 credit endorsements to align with the Praxis Texas testing requirements to help boost certification pass rates. Everyone again has voted, everyone's been in favor, education and history. No tables have to be on here. And this is just to, again, align and make sure people can pass that practice exam. Again, here's the 20 credit endorsement for history. It does add up. And the 30 credit, the history for teachers. Infrastructures. We'll pass that.
Yeah, it looks to me like what they're doing is primarily putting in the surveys for world literature world history along with American history. So, and then making some adjustments to make that possible so that there's more breadth of coverage of world history in the curriculum.
Yeah. Awesome. That
There,
being,
there,
go ahead.
there's some comments and questions from Randa in the margins on credits. Those will need to be addressed and fixed before you move on from this.
It looked
didn't
like
see that.
they had, they're not on the screen, but it looked like
Yeah.
those crossouts were done.
Yeah, that's why I moved past it because there was nothing there. Catherine, do you see that? Or isn't anything there? It was taken care of.
The comments are all still on that proposal. I'm looking at it right now.
I'm not seeing any and I have it up.
I've got it up. It's page 6 of 15. Your screen is so, at least here, it's showing very large.
Okay,
So-
here I am in the margins now.
Yeah.
Aha.
Yeah,
Okay,
it does. So there were supposed to be like strikeouts, and I can't tell if they've been struck out or not.
Randa, you're muted.
I was just going to say that one has, but there was one below that wasn't. This
So
one
that-
was weird with when I was trying to add that one right there is not crossed out, but it should be.
So that just needs a strikeout.
But
For
some of
the-
them did get struck out, so I don't know what happened.
They're different columns usually, so probably just think you highlight them and strike them all, but they're different columns. You have to do that little number separately.
Okay, so we could strike that out then.
Okay. It doesn't show that it's being struck out. 1 minute. Text, strike through.
And then if the 9 is deleted above and the 6 is as well, then that's correct then, which is correct. Yep. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't see the comment. Thank you, Catherine. I didn't know my
Yeah.
screen was like that. I apologize.
So I still have a question about going back up to the history 20 credit endorsement. To that one, there's one I resolved here, and I
This
don't
one?
know if that was supposed to be struck out or not. Actually, for some reason, these are highlighted and I don't know why. Okay, now it's clear. So is it this 9? It's at the top of section of part
This one right
C.
here?
Not that one. It's oh, I see why. Yeah, okay, that should be struck out.
Mhm.
So 3 credits, 2 credits. And that's 6.
And then this one should be struck out down here as well.
No, that one should stay.
Which
So you just
one?
have your 3, 3, 9, and 6. Well, that would be your 21.
Yes, sorry. My adding brain wasn't on there. Thank you. Okay, so you're resolving those, Catherine?
I'm trying to get caught up with you here. That 6 should be struck out too. And it's hard to tell whether they've been struck or not.
I think it's right how it is now. There's 4 of them that are not struck out, and they're the ones that should remain.
And the credit should be 21.
Correct.
And then what is this? Should it be struck out? That's that one. Yeah. That should be struck.
Okay, so let's go
Okay.
ahead. Motion to approve then 25. Okay, Camille first, Crystal second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, any opposed? And any abstention? So moved, 25 is approved. Moving right along, 55. Yeah, I wonder why my screen's like that, sorry. Because it's usually not like that. So, okay, course description for dental. This is a simple one. Again, 3319 and course title for dental 4422. They just made some minor changes here. Updated map not needed. There was no concerns. Everyone signed off. Again, course name and descriptions, everyone voted. And so they're just making some minor changes here. It's good. Impacts are filled out. Not really impacting anyone but dental. Okay. Motion to approve 55. That's Camille, and then I saw another hand go up. Who was my other hand? Because it's not showing me now. Oh, wait, view.
Crystal.
I think Crystal needs.
Crystal. Okay, Camille again first, Crystal second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye or vote up. Any opposed? Any abstention? So moved. 55 is approved unanimously. Okay. Okay, moving on, 60. This is the last one here on this. Yep, moving to 68. Okay. And we got some letter of notifications and some also other state things that we will again endorse momentarily. This one again is looking at a comm certification and changes in the minor. So this one. So we're proposing a new certificate in tech communications, minor adjustment to English, again, professional writing track and professional writing minor. And looks like everyone voted in favor, 14 faculty, that's great. Okay, so changing some small things. That just gives the history of it there of the class and what they're deleting. Again, the rationale down here, why they're doing it. And it's pretty. Okay, what they're doing. And if you add up the credits, I took a look at this and the credits added up. With again, the 45 and the 37. And then the 9 and the 29 electives added up to the 120. The minor in English option, again, has the 9 credits. Adding up to 18. And then these new ones for the certificate, 3, 6, yeah, 4 courses, 12 credits. Infrastructure impacts look good. Okay. With that being said, motion to approve 68.
Wes, I had a quick question on page
That's Ella.
5.
Ella, right?
Yes.
Okay, hold on a second.
On page 5,
I'm
it's
coming in.
got a credit hour change from 3 to 0. Is that okay? Can they have a zero credit hour class?
Yes, that's right. So we
Because
just,
oh, sorry, go ahead. You go ahead. I was going to explain, but go ahead. Yeah.
we just approved something similar in English. So we need a way to assess students for the degree. And so this is a required course, but we don't want to charge them to submit the materials that we need. We just want a way of turning the screws a little bit so that we can get the materials from them. So it's a 0 credit hour course that's required for the degree. That's correct. But that's the purpose of that course.
Thank you, Jessica. Okay, with that being said, motion to approve 68.
I move to approve.
That's Ben, Camille seconding, and Crystal, all in favor?
Aye.
Awesome. Any opposed? Any abstention? So moved. 68 is approved unanimously. I want to go back to the agenda now. Let's go ahead. And these were what I was talking about, these endorsements. We don't need a full vote. We're just endorsing these. So I need a first and a second and just approving. So this will be for I already see hands up. Thank you, Camille, for 13 and 68. That's a first. Can I just get a second? That's Crystal. And then all in favor to endorse these?
Aye.
Aye.
Awesome. So moved again. Proposal 13 and 68 have been endorsed by UCC. Motion to untable the parking lot proposals 5, 6, 9, and 23.
I move to untable.
Motion, Crystal.
Yes, Crystal? You're motioning to untable?
Yeah, motion
Okay.
on table. Sorry.
Awesome. No, it's okay. So that's the first, second. Thank you. Let's go ahead then. We'll take up these as new or as these are old business. I will go through these so we could take a look. So let's look at proposal 5 first. And this one is looking at the creation of the Bachelor's in Information Technology System. So this is a co-one between the College of Business and College of Technology. We still don't have that signature, Catherine? You're muted, Catherine. You're okay.
Yeah, they,
I
it
thought it was
needs,
good. Yeah, go
it
ahead.
needs both departments. Because it's coming out of College of Business and College of Technology. I have emailed Bob Houghton on that 2 or 3 times, and I'd made a mistake on the who is chair of this department, and I just found out about that today, and we'll get the signatures because I know that they've been working on it.
That's
Shane
fine. So
Hunt,
we'll motion to approve pending that then. That's fine. So we got the signature
Yeah.
there to start with. And then again, that's also for like the College of or the UCC rep from the College of Business there too, which would be Bob had told you in our meeting to paste his signature there.
I don't remember that. I mean, yeah, he probably did, but
In our
I don't
UCC
remember from
no,
one
in our
time to
UCC
another.
meeting.
It's his responsibility.
No, that's fine.
So yeah,
Okay.
but we still need Justin Woods.
Okay.
But I still have to finish processing this one too. I see that I didn't fill out the table. So I'll be making another note to myself on that.
No concerns though. Okay, so purpose, let's go down here. Okay, so creation of a BAS again for a joint program between College of Tech and College of Business. Everyone was in favor. So this is brand new. So basically the reason why is you can see the rationale. So students completing an AAS and ITS have needed again to complete like a bachelor's degree, but the generic bachelor's degree doesn't advance or doesn't reflect their advanced skills. So that's the purpose of that. We have again the outcomes here. It's again present. And here's what the degree looks like. I worked on this one. I have added it. Oh, Randa?
I spent at least 10 minutes trying to figure that one out and I couldn't figure it out. So I'm glad somebody did.
I can't say that I've done it for all, but I could say for this one. So we're good then. I know with impacts, we were good as well. This has been in the works for a while. And there was no concerns. Okay, so motion to approve pending the signatures and what Catherine is going to do for number 5.
I move to approve.
That's Ben. Can I get a second? Crystal, all in favor? Thank you for seconding.
So before we vote,
Oh.
I just
Jessica,
want,
wait, we will wait then to take that vote.
yeah. I just want to point out that this doesn't have elective use as an elective use of some English courses as an impact, and there's no comment from English. I don't foresee this, having very recently been chair of the department, I do not foresee this in any way being an issue. But for some reason, impacts were collected from other departments, but not from English. So I do want to just point that out, that one is actually missing. But again, I don't foresee this being an issue. So I'm not sure how much of an issue that should be. It's not an issue for English, but I'm not sure about an issue for the process.
So we got
Go
those
ahead, Ben.
there on the screen that Wesley's showing, but yeah, I saw that.
Oh,
Okay. But you're not seeing it as an issue. I want us to look to move to motion or to approve. So we had Ben again seconding, or Ben first, again, Crystal seconding, all in favor?
aye.
Okay, any opposed? Any abstention? So move proposal 5 is approved pending again those signatures that are needed from those again different areas for that. Let's move on.
Wesley,
Cindy
so
Hill.
what are so it's the COB department chair signature that's needed. What other signature is needed?
Bob Houghton, the
Houghton's.
UCC rep. Oh, sorry,
Okay.
Catherine.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
but I do remember now, Bob told me to paste it, but those are
Yep.
the only 2 signatures. This is just the
Yep.
College of Business stuff.
Okay,
Because Bob was thinking that, oh, you didn't need it because it's coming out of the College of Tech, but it's a joint
Proposal.
degree.
okay, so this is 5. We are done. Okay, let's look at now. I think I'm right on the agenda. Yep, 6. Okay,
Did you vote on this one?
yes, it's approved pending that.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so let's move down. This one's cultural. This is from Cal. This is for anthropology. Okay, so this one. SLOs included, okay. No, there were some concerns, but I know it's been resolved. So recommendation for addition of a certificate program in the cultural resource management on giving students an advantage for applying for specific jobs after completing their bachelor's degree, like a competitive edge, without having to complete a master's degree. So we're just adding a certificate. What is this? Oh yeah, now we're saying it's gonna, okay, yeah, we changed that because that was an issue before about it. What, when it needed to be offered, we wanted it actually to be concrete, and that has been changed. So we didn't want it on demand. Okay. No table needed. It gives you the backstory here about the purpose and those learning objectives. So 3, 6, 6 and 7, 13. 25, 26, which again looks good. Okay. And we're good. Okay. Looks like everything looks good. And no concerns. Just strongly supporting from political science, everybody else. Motion then to approve proposal 6.
I move to approve.
And that's again Camille and again Bob or Ben seconding. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? So move proposal 6 is been approved unanimously. Okay. And we just got 2 more left, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so this is proposal 9. This is an intermediate technical certificate in medical assisting. I know I know this one specifically, purpose of this, of why they're moving from this, from what they had for an associate's degree, is to move into, again, what the state is looking at, to where they're, again, having medical assistants in industry, but again, requiring a less amount of time. So it's to make us more competitive. And there were some concerns before, but again, once you take a look through here, everything looks good. Concerns, we're good, nothing. No CIS concerns, that's great. Talks about revising here, again, it's for the region. There's only 2 faculty they've approved. They've put together a couple of, they've just made some, again, little changes here and kind of condensed some things. Yes, Catherine?
No, sorry, I just
Okay.
coughed.
Oh, that's sorry. I'll just say from a visual from all of you, you all just look so as much enthused as I do right now. It is that time of the day and also that time of the week. So. Yeah, there was a lot of talks and a lot of things that went into this, but I know moving forward, it's hopefully going to be what medical assisting wants. So, okay. So high demand, again, making this, there will be some partially online. If you do add up the credits, it's going to be within that 35 to 39 range. And this look good too. And 63. Tiffany Mitchell, thank you for all of your hard work on this one too. This one's just been in there for a minute, so. Okay. That being said, motion to approve proposal 9.
Just one thing on page 20, Randa had commented that it should be 51 credits and so that needs to go back to 51, not 47. She's correct on that right there. Yep. So yes, that should be because we just crossed off the gen eds on the degree program totals just to separate it so they're not like double dipped, double counting those. So that will be 51 still.
Okay.
But other than that, we're good.
Okay. So you want us to make that change then, Ivory?
Yes, please. Right. Yeah. Catherine, you got it.
Catherine's got it. Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Sorry, I keep missing Randa's comments. I'm not trying to forget you, Randa. I saw Crystal with the first, and then was there a second for this one? Camille,
Yes.
and then all in favor.
Aye.
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 Awesome. Any opposed?
Catherine's got a question.
No. Do you have a question, Catherine?
Yeah, I do. Down at the bottom on page 21, just below those, it goes from 67 was crossed off and 63 was put there, but you guys changed the numbers.
In the degree total, that one needs to remain the 47. So I'm
It
gonna
says total credits is 67 versus 63. 67 is crossed off. It's below the.
Right,
It's
you
on-
changed both of those 51s to 47, only the one on the degree, the
You
major
need to go down.
requirements.
You need to go down a page, down to page 21 because it dropped.
Yeah, on that where you changed on the where it says major requirements without general education, that needs to stay at 47.
It's right there. It's right there. That's the one. Total credits. What changes that have to be?
That needs to be 63, and then if you go up a few lines, you changed
Yeah.
both of those.
Yep.
That one needs to go back to 47. The major requirements without general education, that one stays at 47, not 51.
Okay,
Perfect, thank
so
you.
that's the way it's supposed to be, right?
Correct.
And then your
And-
total, then the 63 will be
Okay.
63.
And I'm sorry, the top one.
That, yeah, just leave it like that. Yep, perfect.
Okay, now go back up because one of these is not go back up to the right there. Not total credits. No, it's choose one of the following. Go up a little bit more to the other. Wait, no, that's the one. That's the one. One of them is not crossed off. They're in red and purple, but they're not crossed off. So which one is supposed to be?
Red, that one needs to be 51.
So 47 goes away.
Correct.
Okay,
I
apparently.
think she's on, Ivory, I think she's on the one that needs to stay 47.
So the 47 needs to be in the degree programs and totals section. The 51
Right.
needs to be
How
in
about
the
if we,
major requirements.
how about if we talk
Okay.
about this offline and then we
Okay.
can move on to the next proposal?
I got it now. I can't mark it approved until I know that it's correct. Why did it not take it?
Thank you,
So
Bob.
whether you like it or not, you gotta wait for things. So, text. Strike through. There. Okay. So 51 at the top, 47 down below, 63 at the totals. Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so we were just doing the last thing. We had already called where we had it was Crystal and then again first Camille seconding, all in favor. We were just saying the ayes. And I was going to say unanimously approved proposal 9. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, last but not least, 23.
Move approval.
Can we just take a little look, Bob? Sorry.
Oh, sure, why not?
It is the last one we have to look at today, so. I am going to circle back to you once we're done with this to
Sure.
get faculty senate. So, So this is a BS completion. This is another one that's been sitting in there for a minute for dental hygiene. Everyone has voted and said yes. This is about creating a pathway to an accelerated master's. Okay, credits. I'm just gonna go over here and see if anybody's made a comment. But I had looked at this before, like a long time ago. It was 120, and unless
Oh, this is the dental hygiene one.
yes,
This is the one I wanted to flag Cindy on because there were online program fees on this one. And that's becoming problematic at the state level. So I don't know if that's going to cause a problem with actually going ahead with these proposals or not. Cindy, what did you find out anything from Jen?
I did, but I think that on this proposal, my understanding is there are no online fees. So Crystal or Camille, is that your understanding as well? I spoke with Rex and he spoke with Joe, and their understanding is that dental hygiene will not have online fees, but instead will have professional fees. And that's what this proposal says.
Yeah, and I believe this has been a topic of conversation amongst all of those people you talked of. And I believed it was solved. I thought it was solved even before this, and it was officially approved.
So there are no online
And
fees.
admin council signed off on it too. So
The state proposal pieces are still saying it's fully online. 100%. Where's the fee piece?
I think this
Fees.
this was
Online, it still says online program fee of $275 per credit. So that is not going to be correct on the state piece. It's going to be professional fees rather than online program fees.
correct.
Okay,
So
we'll have to fix the state proposal pieces then.
but this is
Okay.
correct. This proposal.
Yeah,
25 is
but
correct.
if there were going to be problems with fees and they weren't going to get the fees, it's not a good, and if the program is relying on those fees, then it's not good to approve the proposal unless you know that the fees are going to go through and they're going to do the program whether it goes through or not. So that's what
I
that
think,
was my concern.
yeah, we've got it.
okay. So motion to approve 23.
Well,
Yes.
That's Crystal and Camille. Again, Bob, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed and any abstention? So moved 23, I guess, again, approved unanimously. Going back to our agenda real quick, let's just put our little endorsement on the state proposals.
Move to endorse all state proposals.
That is a first. Thank you, Bob. Crystal is seconding. All in favor?
Aye.
Awesome. So again, so noted. Again, UCC again endorses all of those proposals or all of those state proposals in regards to 5, 6, and 9, and then also dental hygiene. New business is going to be in there. That is again for all of you to look to consider next week, and then executive committee will take a look.
Move to accept all new business and immediately table.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so move then again, this will be tabled for next week, and executive committee will take a look to see if we could put any of these in consent calendar as well. And these state proposal pieces go with that. Bob, let's circle back to you. Any faculty senate updates?
Oh, you bet. Faculty Senate on Monday was a load of fun, and President spoke and Adam spoke, and I think all of you have already probably heard there is a new proposal about how workload is going to be applied to both tenure track, and non-tenure track faculty. And the summary of the proposal is that It's still going to be 15 workload units. 9 of those workload units are supposed to be devoted to teaching. That's all the same from the previous proposal. However, there is a definition changing, and that is 9 workload units is approximately equal to a 3-3 course load. So that's the big thing. There was there were a lot of people there, mostly from biology, a few from other COSI. Almost all of the visitors were from COSI, and they all talked about how, this doesn't account for research. There's a lot of things they discussed. And then all of the Senate chimed in on their current opinions, and we're going to bring it back up for, they're hoping for a vote in 2 weeks. So if you haven't read it yet, all of your senators have it, so please go see them. And if you want to have your say, come to Faculty Senate in 2 weeks, and we're going to start off with an open air microphone, and we'd love to hear your opinions.
Thank you, Bob.
And if anyone wants to talk about it, I'm happy to discuss my thoughts and stuff. So anyway.
Bob,
Sure.
can you send that? I can send you an email too, but would it be possible for us to get that as ASI issue?
Emma should have it.
Emma should have it. Okay, I will contact her then.
If she doesn't, shoot me an email. I'll get it for you.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thanks, Bob. Anybody else? Brenda.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna show my naivete here. What's a 3-3 class load?
A 3-3 class load would be that you teach 3 classes of 3 credits each in both semesters.
And that's what everybody was upset about?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I
Some-
teach.
Some faculty teach 4-unit classes and some teach 2-unit classes, and they have a much higher research responsibility that they need to be participating in. And so that is one of their concerns.
And the new policy makes amends for that. Section H of the policy, section 4, section 4, H discusses all of the things as to why those numbers can change. The whole thing is just a generalization about the university. It's not, it has enough, in my opinion, it has enough flexibility within the existing policy to account for the special circumstances that certain programs and departments have. But the other thing it does, I'm going to say exactly what I said at Faculty Senate, so it's already on the minutes and on the record. I was the department chair for the only department that reported to 2 colleges. The college was the Department of Informatics and Computer Science. And in that department, we had the informatics people, which were in the College of Business, had to teach a 3-3 load, and the computer science people had to teach a 2-2 load. And we lost 3 info people. And part of the reason for that was because they were like, hey, why are they teaching 2-2s when we have to teach 3-3s? And one of their credit, one of that faculty members that was on a 2-2 hadn't published a paper in 5.5 years. So that's the comment I made at Faculty Senate. That's the comment I'm going to make to you because I already said it on the public record, and I'm happy to defend my words. But that's a very legitimate point, in my opinion. And so when you ask if you're already teaching a 3-3, well, most of the universities actually already teaching a 3-3 when it comes to faculty. There's just certain programs and certain departments that aren't. And so they were kind of up in arms about it. I'm sure that our friends from COSI have, like I said, it was mostly the biology department, and their concerns are totally legit. They've got grants, they're doing fantastic research that requires a lot of work. My only counter argument during the debate was there's section 4, H, section 4, H, 2 points I through J cover all that. And that didn't get as discussed heavily. But anyway, but that's all I'm going to say about it because this isn't Faculty Senate.
Okay. Any other questions for Bob with this? Okay, so Catherine and Academic Affairs will continue processing proposals. So you already see stuff for, again, next week's agenda. And then we'll look to take a motion to vote on that, what we were talking about before with those experimental courses. Can I get a
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Bob, and a second.
Second.
Awesome. See you guys next week. You guys take care.
Oh, Crystal, do you have?
No, I was gonna second. I think I do have a question for Bob, but I think I might just read over the proposal a little bit better, so I have a great understanding of my question.
Sure.
And I'll reach out to him separately.
Sounds good.
That's okay with you, Bob.